Namaste Guruji, Jai Guruji Maharaj, Jai Guruji Satsang Ji. On behalf of Multilingual Global Sevadar team with folded hands, we thank you our Guruji Maharaj for entrusting and enabling us with the seva of organizing satsang sharing today. We are fortunate to have with us Seema Narula ji, who will be sharing her journey with Guruji Maharaj. As we all wish to deepen our connection with Guruji Maharaj, dear Seema Narula ji, you are requested to please share your experiences and blessings from Guruji Maharaj. Over to you, Seema ji. Jai Guruji.
जय गुरु जी जय गुरु जी टू महाराज महाराज की चरणों में प्रणाम and Jai Guruji to all of you Sangaji. I'm very fortunate that Guruji has blessed me today's divine time to share and sing his blessings. Thank you to him. Shukrana Guruji. Sangaji, starting to share his blessings is the biggest blessing because as Maharaj says, the one who shares and the one who listens both are blessed by him simultaneously. So thank you. I feel really fortunate for this opportunity given by Maharaj through Uncle to share my blessings. Jai Guruji. I'll start my journey how I got introduced to Maharaj. And Sangaji, my learning was that you don't get introduced to Maharaj. It's Maharaj who chooses you to come to him. And then you get to hear about him, and then somebody takes you to him. He makes somebody the medium to call you. So thank you, Guruji. For me, my medium was my co-sister. We were all living in a joint family, and for 25 years we were together. And then we moved to Gurgaon, and she moved little ahead of us. So when I came here, she wanted, and she told me that you need to come to Bade Mandir with me, and I need to take you to Guruji. I was hesitant, Sangaji, because my mother-in-law, father-in-law, everybody had taken Naam from Radha Swami. So the family already had a guru. So when you come to the family in India, you don't accept the family, you accept all the norms. So unsaid rule, Radha Swami was the Guruji for the family. So I was little scared that it might just trigger on, some disturbance in the family, that why do you need a separate guru? So I didn't want to. I was little hesitant to go to Guru Maharaj. But when Guruji talks, wants you to be there and somebody talks to you about Guruji, as I said earlier, it is his calling. And then you just follow. So one day she just took me, for a drive, but we ended up going to Bade Mandir. It was very, very, very peaceful out there. I was just following whatever she was doing. My concentration was more on her than on anything else because I didn't want to do anything that could offend anybody else. But sitting in that Darbar hall at that time, Sangaji, I'm talking about 2012-13, you could sit in Darbar for as long as you wish. Nobody would tell you to get up. So sitting there, my heart, my mind, which we all have, turbulences due to our daily homely lives, it all calmed down. I felt at peace. Had my chai prasad and samosa prasad because it was a Monday, and I came back home. And I thought, ki chalo, thank you, Guruji, for calling me. But then for me, that was the end of it. I never thought much about it. But the pull became so strong, Sangaji, that following Monday and Mondays, I would be restless. I would want to go back to Bade Mandir, which I would not tell my husband that I want to go because I was scared of disturbing. And but when Guruji Maharaj has his eye on you and he wants you in his charan, it happens automatically. And I started telling my friend, the co-sister, that you take me along. And I started going. And nothing happened in the family, which I was scared of the reaction. My mother-in-law very beautifully said, every soul is marked for his or her guru. So if You've chosen your guru or your guru has chosen you. It's up to you. So the path became so much easier and my connect with Guruji started. It is beautiful, Sangaji, how Maharaj blesses and takes care of everything that is concerning our lives here and our spirituality as well. He takes responsibility and he takes over every minute detail of our lives. I will share the satsang of my daughter, how he blessed us, my grandson. It was 4 years that my daughter was married, and we were all telling her that now they should plan the family. So one day she went to Guruji Maharaj, and while in his darbar, she was telling him that Guruji, family is telling me to plan for the baby. I don't think I am ready. But if you think I am ready, then bless me the child. She was not even pregnant at that time, Sangaji. One Sevadar, and she had gone with her in laws and met a friend. So she was little lost from the family members. She was trying to figure out where they are. She tried to pull the phone from her pocket. One Sevadar uncle comes to her and tells her, Auntie, you're not supposed to touch the phone here. Whatever you asked from Guruji, Guruji has blessed you. And she had asked for a holiday in London as well to Guruji. So she forgot about the baby and she was very excited. Oh, Guruji is sending me to London. And the uncle told her not to touch the phone, and she put the phone back. But while walking out of the bar, she again tried to pull the phone out of her pocket. The same Sevadar uncle appeared, whom our family didn't know of him, and he didn't know of us till that day, Sangaji. And we all know that Sevadar, whose duty is at one particular place in Bade Mandir, they don't move from that place. That's the duty. They keep standing there. But that Sevadar uncle appeared at the exit of from the bar when she was trying to pull the phone again. He told her that I'm telling you not to pull the phone. That person is coming to in your life. So her friend nudged her that tell uncle that you're married. Maybe he thinks that you about to get married. So my daughter said, no, I don't feel like correcting him. Blessing ye, so I'll receive it. Without saying anything to uncle, they went to Langar Hall, had their chai prasad. Until then, she had not met her family. She was again trying to pull the phone out of her pocket while walking to the bin to throw the disposable plate in which she was served samosa prasad. Again, the same uncle came and told her the same thing, that I'm telling you not to touch the phone. You're spoiling your blessing. Maharaj has blessed you. Someone is coming to your life. And then she told uncle, Uncle, I'm already married. And then uncle said, Yes, I know that you married for 4 years. Guruji has blessed you a child, a son. His name will be from S. Shivansh. And then Sangaji, that was the end of it that day. She came back home, and 3 months later, she got pregnant. And as Guruji Maharaj had already blessed and told through Sangat uncle, she had the baby boy. And of course, his name is Shivansh, as Maharaj had already named the child. So thank you, Guruji, for blessing such a beautiful child as my grandchild. Shukrana, Guru Maharaj. And that is also, Sangaji, so beautiful. What we seek, he might not give. She wanted to go for a holiday more desperately than a baby. But Guruji Maharaj blessed her the baby at that time because his timings are always perfect, Sangaji. When the child was 1 year of age, my daughter was diagnosed with cancer. And Guru Maharaj knew that she had to have the child at that time to complete her family. As after the cancer, it'll be very difficult for her to get pregnant and to have the family. So that is why he says, don't seek, don't ask, just believe. Mango nahi, manno. That's what he says, which means that we don't need to ask, just have faith, and he will give whatever is best for us. So thank you, Guruji, for guiding us, for keeping our faith strong in you, and how beautifully Maharaj blessed her a new life, and got her out of the cancer within few months. During COVID time, when the entire world was shut and everyone was scared, he protected her in his protective bubble, and we would go to the hospital, get the treatment done, and be back. And he kept us safe all throughout. So thank you, Guru Maharaj, for your immense blessings. And as we all know, Guruji Maharaj says, blessings always, Guruji. That's what he signs. I will share a satsang, how he blessed me life. And when he blesses you, it is not for a limited time period, Sangaji. It is till eternity, for the entire being, till your soul exists. And I'm talking about the soul, not the body. The body may perish, but the soul lives eternity, till eternity. Shukrana Guruji. While my daughter was struggling with cancer, her treatment had just got over, and her last pet had just come out clear that she was free of cancer and she was in remission. I developed a bad pain in the left side of my chest. The pain was so bad, Sangaji, that even my own hand, if it would touch, it would hurt like crazy. It was a very piercing, shooting kind of a pain, unbearable it would be for that particular time period. I could not lie down on that side. Even if my own clothes rubbed against that particular spot, it would hurt like hell. I did not pay much attention to it, didn't want to share it with the family, as we had already been through a very, very anxious period. One day, Sangaji, while in the shower, I just touched that spot and it pained so badly. Automatically, I just said to Maharaj that Maharaj, I don't know what the hell this problem is now. My ex by Guruji Hun. Like, meaning that what I did not complain about it, I did not tell him to heal. But that pain disappeared within few days. The pain is gone. And then I receive a call. How's your health, Seema auntie? And I told her I'm fine. She asked me, are you sure? I said yes. And then she listed the symptoms, Sangaji, 1, 2, 1 to 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And she asked me, are you facing any of these? All the symptoms I had faced, Sangaji. She asked me, do you have a lump in your chest? I said, no. She said, do you have a cyst? No. Is there a boil? No. The disease was not there, Sangaji, but I had experienced all the symptoms. And then she said, Maharaj has said that whatever it was, he has taken care of it as of now, but he's telling you to keep a check. I was overwhelmed by the love and pampering that Maharaj showers on us. I was in tears and with folded hands thanking Maharaj. I said, Guruji, when you are keeping an eye on me, I don't need to keep a watch. I am your responsibility and I know I'm taken care of. And I forgot about all of it, Sangaji. 4 years went by. His blessings continued. 4 years later, near Diwali time, I was fast asleep and somebody, I felt a piercing pain, like as if somebody is poking a knife at that particular spot in the same way, shooting pain that it woke me up. The pain was so bad. And when I woke up, I looked at Guruji's Swarup in my room and I rubbed my chest and I said, Guruji, are you giving me an heart attack? And I smiled, rubbed the chest for some time, the pain settled, and I went back to sleep, not giving much thought to it. 2 days later, the same thing repeated. I again had the piercing pain as if somebody is putting a very sharp object through that spot. It woke me up again, and again I smiled at looking at Guruji Maharaj Swaroop and asking him, "Oh, is it serious? Do I need to consult a cardiologist, Guruji?" And I again rubbed the chest for some time. The pain settled, Sangaji, and I again forgot about it, giving not much thought to it. Few days later, again I get a call from a Sangat. She and I don't talk on regular basis. She connects with me only if she has a message from Guruji Maharaj or a vision. And when she called me, I was in the mandir at home. And since I don't take calls when I'm in the mandir, but it was her call, and I knew that if she's calling at that odd hour, 6:30 in the morning, it has to be with a message from Guruji. I took her call, Sangatji. And she asked me, "How's your health?" I said, "I'm fine." And then she told me that I got a vision, a dream, 2 days earlier, but I did not share it with you since it was your birthday, followed by Karwa Chauth, which is a big festival in India near Diwali time. So I didn't call you on that day because the dream is related to medicine. Guruji gave me lot of medication, lot of strips of medicine, and told me to give it to you. She gave that message to me, Sangaji, and she said, in dream, Guruji clearly told me the name of the medicine, but I'm sorry, Seema auntie, I have forgotten the name, but it started with T and ended with some NX. And since it was related to dream, so I didn't want to share this with you on your birthday. And I was so much at peace, Sangaji, and that peace comes only and only by Guruji Maharaj's grace. Otherwise, if we touch a hot object by mistake also, we are taken aback and we are anxious about it. But it was such a big thing that Maharaj is giving me medicine. That means there is something wrong. But I still stayed calm, and that calm is his blessing. Nothing because of me or my greatness, not of my quality. I just said to her that Guru Maharaj has given medicine in the dream. That means whatever it is, he's taken care of it in the dream. Let's not think about it. Thank you for sharing the blessings. And I came to Guruji Maharaj and I told him, I said, "Maharaj, thank you." And then he puts in the thought, no, he gave me the name of a friend of mine that speak to her. Ask her if there is any medication of her starting with T and NX. That friend of mine was undergoing the treatment for breast cancer. I waited for a few hours and spoke to her, around 9. And I asked her, "Is there any medication?" Because I thought Guru Maharaj has given me some multivitamin, as during those days I was feeling really exhausted and tired all the time. My mind was focused only on multivitamin. So I called up that friend and asked her, even if it's a medication that you're taking, and even if it's just the multivitamin, let me know the name. If anything you're taking is with T and NX. Sangaji, she told me that her oral chemo medication that she's taking is the name of that medication, TNNX, Tinix. So I knew that was a reminder from Guruji after 4 years that I told you to keep a check. Go get your checkup done. I just requested Maharaj that, "Maharaj, thank you for your blessing. I know you want me to get the checkup done. Diwali is around the corner. And if there is anything in my heart, that is also your responsibility. And if you've cured it in the dream, then also I'm your responsibility. Thank you. But I don't want to tell this to my family as of yet. And I don't want to spoil Diwali for everybody. Let them celebrate Diwali and I'll get the test done post Diwali. Till then, this stays between you and me, Guruji." And I didn't share it with anybody else, Sangaji. I just kept quiet about it because I know Maharaj is taking care and that calm is only and only by his grace. उन्हीं की कृपा है. And then Sangat ji, I had to meet a very dear friend, Sangat, for Diwali lunch. I was going, picking her up and going to another friend's place for the lunch. In the car, she asked me, "Are you all right?" I said yes. She asked me again. I said yes. When she asked me the third time, I could not lie to her. I could not hide it because Maharaj says that he only gives three chances. So when she repeated the third time, I told her about the dream that Auntie had shared and I that Guruji is guiding for the test done. And since she loves me so much, she got little angry and said, "You wasted 7 days, 7 to 10 days. I don't remember exactly. Guruji, maaf kare. I seek forgiveness for not remembering." And she said, "With cancer, every day is important. Just book the test and get the test done tomorrow. You don't want to tell your family, don't need to tell them. I'll come with you." I said, "No, I can go alone as well for the test. That doesn't matter." So she forced me to book the test, Sangarji, and I did. We went for lunch, had lunch, came back in the evening. At home, back in the evening, while I was in the kitchen making tea for Guruji Maharaj, I just looked at his swaroop in the kitchen and I told him that, "Guruji, I have booked the test, but I really don't feel like getting it done tomorrow. I want to get it done post Diwali only." Trust me, Sangaji, the moment that thought, that sentence finished in my mind, my phone rang from the testing center, Mahajan Imaging Lab, asking me if I want to reschedule my appointment. It doesn't happen. I told them, yes, I want to reschedule, and I did, rescheduled it. And when I went for the test, I was scared that how would I go because my husband was home and I didn't want to tell him that I'm going for the test, didn't want to tell my kids that I'm going for the test because I didn't want to trigger any anxiety in them. My husband and kids planned the movie and I was very happy that they're going for the movie. They'll be sitting in the hall. I can go for the test and there will be no, fear of them calling also during that time when I'm getting the test done. So I was very happy about it. And suddenly my husband started insisting that you need to come for the movie. And I told him I don't want to go. And he got angry. He says, like, what is all this? You don't want to go out anywhere. You just want to be with satsang and sangat, and this is not right. And I didn't want him to get angry. So then I shared with him that this is the thing, and I've got the test booked for myself. And we didn't tell the children. We told children that he and I are going for a cup of coffee. We went for the test, Sangaji. And when the doctor was doing the test, she tells me, "Give me your previous report." I told her there are no previous reports. She said, "I don't believe it because there is a scar." And we all know why that scar was there. Those 2 nights when I felt the piercing train, Guruji Maharaj removed whatever it was in my chest. He had already taken care. And the test was just to pay off my karza, what I owed to those doctors, to get even with my karmas. So thank you, Guruji. The tests were done, everything came okay. There was nothing because Maharaj had already taken care. So I thank Guruji and I still till date thank him for taking such beautiful care and his blessings always. 2020, he blessed me. 2024, he said that he's still taking care. And in 2025, Sangaji, I had a vision, dream. Bade Mandir, there is lot of Sangat and Maharaj is there on a raised platform and every sangat is there looking at Maharaj. Same was I was doing the same, and Maharaj suddenly extends a hand, and on his hand there was a copper lota, copper vessel, which Maharaj blesses and gives to sangat. So I'm saying, oh, Maharaj is blessing someone health. I am healthy. It is not for me. That sangat should take whom it is meant for. And then I see Maharaj is extending the hand again. And I am thinking That Sangat is so silly, so stupid that Maharaj is giving. Why is she not taking? Why are they not accepting it? Without realizing that stupid, silly Sangat is me, Sangatji. And then the third time, Maharaj extended his hand and it came right in front of me with the copper vessel on it, which I had taken and accepted. And that is his way of blessing me, health forever. So, Guruji Maharaj's blessings always, not for a time period. It is for always, eternity. Thank you, Guruji, for taking care of my life, for blessing me abundance, for giving me peace, for giving me calm in the most disturbed and the stormed periods of our lives. Thank you. Now, Sangaji, I'll share a very beautiful message that how our one to one connection, which Guruji Maharaj insists so much that we must have direct connection with Him, how it works. Whatever we speak, whatever we tell Maharaj, He is always, always, always listening. In the time we think, we feel He is not listening, we need to tune ourselves. Our frequency is not matching the frequency of Maharaj. It is that we need to fix because He is always listening, always talking, always blessing, Sangatji. I'm talking about pre COVID time days, Sangatji. I was going to the mandir on Mondays, but Maharaj was putting the thought that come for the Langar Prasad. Come to mandir and have Langar Prasad. And that time, my uncle was not so connected to Maharaj. So going in the evenings on Thursdays to Sunday was a little challenge, as coming back home, it would get past 10, which was a challenge because he was back home from work and he would want me to be there. So I would not go in the evenings. I was going on Monday mornings. And whenever I visited with a friend, with a sangat who was a neighbor as well. And going with them was very convenient as they were, old sangat. So they had a different access to, go to Bade Mandir. I always travel with that auntie uncle. So one day Maharaj was again and again saying, come to Bade Mandir and have Langar Prasad. So I called up that uncle and said, Uncle, if you'll be going to Bade Mandir in the evening, can I come with you? And he said, I'm already in Delhi and I'll be going from Delhi. I'm not coming back to Gurgaon. So you speak to my auntie. I called up that auntie and asked her, will you be going? Her mother was very unwell at that time. And she said, I'm trying to fix a doctor's appointment. If the doctor is coming to see her in the evening, I might not go. If he is not coming, then you and I can go together. So I said, fine. I got ready on time, waiting for that auntie's call, whether we are going or not. And she called up and said, we leave around 5:45 at the doctor's appointment has not been fixed as yet. So I was thanking Maharaj, thank you for calling me to Bade Mandir, making sure that I reach you. But as soon as we stepped out of the condominium, Sangaji, auntie got a call from her brother, the doctor is coming, so you come. So after about 100, meters, we had to take a U-turn and come back home. And I was so sad that, oh, Guruji, I got ready to come to meet you. And now I'm going back home. I don't feel like. Because, you're excited. You want to meet Guruji. You're mentally prepared that you're going to seek him and see him. And you're excited about it. So obviously, I was upset that I'm not able to go. But accepted as his will, as I didn't have a choice. My son was going to Noida at that time to college. So the driver used to be with him, and the driver and my son would not be back before 7:30. But Sangaji, as soon as we entered the basement of the condominium, I saw my driver. I said, how come you're back? He said, Bhai had skipped the last class, so we are early. We're back early today. Thank you. I sat in the car, and that was the first time I was traveling alone in the evening for the evening satsang to Mari Mandir. And I was scared that I don't know how it will be. It'll be a long line, whether I'll get late or not. And I kept praying to Guruji, Guruji, please, I'm coming alone. Let me do the darshan and, just be with me. And when I reached Bade Mandir Sangaji, it was so crowded. It was so crowded that I went to the bar hall, Teko Matha to Maharaj, paid my pranam to Guruji Maharaj, and I got the place to sit near the main gate entry. The entire mandir was full of the sangat, and it was December. I told Guruji, I said, Guruji, आज तो बहुत late हो जाऊंगी. Today I'm going to get very late and my uncle is going to get angry. He will not be very happy about it. And then now it is cold. And since I am little sensitive to the temperature variation, I'll start sneezing and I will be disturbing all the Sangat. So please take care, Maharaj. And trust me, Sangatji, how Guruji Maharaj took care. When I was sitting there, it felt as if I'm sitting on a hot water bottle and a bed. No, I did not feel cold at all. There was nothing that could trigger my allergy and sneezing. And the moment the wind started, the Sevadar uncle appeared with chai prasad. So the very beautifully hot tea in my hand, Maharaj's blessings in my hand, it was taken care of. That nothing happens. And while having chai prasad, I'm telling Guruji, Guruji, you told me to come to Bade Mandir. I'm coming after so long. I thought I'm coming with that auntie and I'll sit right near you, near your gaddi and have beautiful darshan. But I'm sitting so far that I can't even look at your sarup. And suddenly, Sangaji, the Sevadar uncle opened the queue manager and made us sit right outside the Darbar hall after the steps, and where I wanted to sit. He didn't let me sit there. He made me sit at the fourth or the fifth place. From there, I could look at Maharaj without any interruption, Sangaj. I seeked his darshan. He gave his darshan. Whatever I was praying, he was blessing that day. He is always blessing Sangaji. And since we were called much ahead of the other Sangat, I could have Langar Prasad early and be back home by 9, as I wanted to reach back on time. Guruji Maharaj made sure that everything flows smoothly, and my uncle also didn't get angry or was not upset. So thank you, Guruji, for blessing always and always taking care of us. Sangaji, I will be sharing another satsang of Maharaj listening to us, how he listens. He gave me the blessing of attending a private satsang on a Wednesday in Guruji's Darbar, which was the first ever satsang I was attending in Darbar post COVID, because during COVID, you were not allowed to sit in the Darbar. We could just pay our respects to Maharaj and just walk through. So sitting in the Darbar, which was, I was missing. So he blessed me that with, blessing me the presence in the private satsang. While I was sitting there, I told Guruji, I keep talking to you, but I don't hear you. Are you even listening to me, Maharaj? Like, give me some proof, some reassurance that you are listening to me, because I'm missing the darshans, the dream darshans, the visions. How we belittle our Guru Maharaj Sangaji by seeking and validation. But as we love him so much, as his children, we need reassurance that he loves us. It is always a beautiful feeling to hear that Guruji loves us. So for that day, I was that child who wanted the father to say, I love you, my child. And I wanted to feel his hug. So I did not keep quiet even for a second in my mind. And I just kept on telling Guruji, are you listening to me? Are you paying attention to me? Are you aware that I exist? And I don't know what not. And then I told him, Sangaji, that Maharaj, Shabads are being played. So if you are listening to me, can you play this particular Shabad which had a satsang attached to it previously? So if you'll play that Shabad, I would know Maharaj that you're listening to me. And then I limited my guru by saying that okay, one Shabad is too much, from all the list. I gave him the option of second, third, and fourth. I gave Maharaj four Shabad options that Maharaj, play any of these and I will know that you are listening to me. I was so much in turmoil of my own mind, Sangaji, then I realized that the first option Shabad was playing. And of course, when he tells you that he is listening to you, the tears start flowing, the heart melts. And I told him, Guruji, I don't want to cry. My love for you is between you and me. And I'm sorry for pressuring you so much, but I don't want to cry because all the Sangat around will think that I'm sad. I'm not sad. It is your love flowing through my eyes. Please don't make me cry. And if tears needs to flow, let them flow inside me, not outside. But Maharaj is Maharaj. I troubled him so much. I was seeking so much. He did not stop at option number one, Shabad. Option two, option three, option four. All Shabads played Sangaji and in the same order as I was pestering him to play. And then that nobody else existed in that darbar. It was only Maharaj and his stupid child, me, crying like a small baby and seeking forgiveness for testing him. My learning from that day was if I can't see him, that is my shortcoming. He is always, always, always seeing me. He has an eye on me. He's always listening. And that should be more than enough for me. So thank you, Guruji, for always being there. Bent Shukrana Maharaj. Bent Shukrana. Sangaji, I had a major back problem. I developed an L4, L5 disc, slip disc, and there was a disc bulge. And the pain was so much that I was not able to walk, get off the bed. If I'm sitting, getting up was a problem, bending was a problem. So much so that I used to be in tears when I would do anything, any physical activity like that. But Maharaj, I just one day told him that Guruji, I don't want to stop being at your lotus feet. I want to bow down and matha teko. So I can't. Please take care that that doesn't happen. And he did, Sangaji. Within minutes, the pain disappeared. And then one Sangat auntie was hearing the satsang while I was sharing this. She sent an oil, and that was just an excuse for Guru Maharaj to create a bond with the Sangat, as in Sangat lives Guruji Maharaj. He shares, he blesses through his Sangat. So thank you, Guruji, again for sending that auntie as blessing to me. And he always takes care, Sangat. Any pain, anything, pain at the physical level, emotional level, or at the soul level, it is all him. It's all created by him, and he is always blessing and taking care. Just need to be there. And this I learned very beautifully, Sangaji, while my visit to Banaras. When you visit any temple there, all the locals, when they visit the temples, they have no prayer, no ardas, nothing. Just saying Namaste to Maharaj, like Om Namah Shivaya, Har Har Mahadev, and the only thing that they tell Maharaj in the Shivji form in the mandir is Baba Sharnagat, meaning I am in your Sharan. And I thought that was the best part of surrendering. What a beautiful thing. You're not asking, you're not thanking. You're just telling him that I am in your Sharan. So I pray to Guruji every day, Guruji, give me that level of surrender. Teach me that much of surrender that my heart always stays with one prayer. Guruji, Sharnagat. I am in your Sharan, Guruji. That's it. Rest, everything will be taken care of. I don't need to seek. I don't need to ask. So just thank you, Guruji. Shukrana. With folded hands, I seek that you give your bhakti to each and every Sangat, that our love for you should be full of your bhakti, and our bhakti for you should be full of your love. Bhakti is devotion, Sangatji. Devotion full of love, and love full of devotion is all we need to seek from Maharaj. That is my learning. Sharing another beautiful satsang, Sangatji, how Maharaj blessed. Guruji Maharaj showed once in a dream vision that I am with Shivji Maharaj, but Shivji Maharaj has a beard like Guru Nanak Dev Ji. And it was a very beautiful, very beautiful roop of Maharaj. So thanking Guruji, but I was confused, as we all are always whenever we use our brains, which we don't need to. Just thank Maharaj for his darshans and be done with it. But I asked Maharaj, Maharaj, Shivji ki dadi kaise hai? Like, how come Shivji has a beard? I've never seen it. But then Maharaj is Maharaj. 2 years passed by, Sangaji, and a friend of mine tells me that when my daughter was, you know, going through cancer, she had, seeked and told Maharaj that if she gets all right, when she gets all right, she will take me with her to Bombay Babulnath Mandir. So she told me, let's go now when the travel, ban was lifted. And we were planning to travel. And I told Maharaj, Maharaj, I am going to that temple because she has asked me to. And wherever I might go, my head is always bowed at your lotus feet. So please, I am going there to meet you only. You be there. Sangaji, when I went to that temple, that mandir has the Shivji's Murti, Shivji's idol, which is exactly the same what Maharaj had shown me 2 years prior to my visit. There, Shivji Maharaj is sitting with a beard, and Kartikeji and Ganeshji sitting in his lap because that mandir is Babulnath. He's there in his father form, Babul. So both his children are in his lap, and Guruji Maharaj, in his Shivji form, had a beard there. So thank you, Guruji. It is his dreams are not dreams. His vision is not a vision. Nobody can dream of him. If he visits you in the dream, it is him. It is real. Always, always, always real. So thank you, Maharaj, for blessing us your darshans. I will share another vision which Maharaj showed. Maharaj was just saying all the time, showing me Guru Granth Sahib. Guru Granth Sahib, I would see in the dream. And it was in the initial days of my journey with Guruji. And I would tell Guruji, Guruji, if you want me to get Granth Sahib, I have no idea how to respect him because there are a lot of maryadas given in the Sikh religion when you get Granth Sahib at home. I don't know how to follow them. So I don't want to be disrespectful. And then, if you want me to read it, I don't know how to read Gurmukhi, the language in which Guru Granth Sahib is written. So I don't know what you want. I was seeking his guidance. But Maharaj just kept showing Granth Sahib in the dream every day, Sangatji. And I shared this dream with another Sangat, and she guided that, speak to, you can read them in Hindi. The Granth Sahib in Hindi comes in 4 parts, and you can get them and start reading. I said, okay. But Maharaj told me that speak to one particular Sangat uncle. He gave me the name of that uncle, that speak to him for the guidance. And when I told that auntie, he said exactly the same name Guruji told her to tell me, that speak to him. So that message was very clear. I called up that uncle and I asked him, can I come and see him? He said he was traveling. I could go and see him after 2 days. And that since that uncle is from Sikh family, they have Granth Sahib at home. He said, come and we will take a walk, the thought of the day from the Granth Sahib, and we will see how Guru Maharaj guides us. So, thank you, Guruji, for guiding that. When I went there, the Ankh that opened that day, the thought of the day that came was all about Guru Mahima, that how important a Guru is and who is a Purn Guru. So, thank you, Guruji, for teaching me who you are, for letting me know what a beautiful blessing I have received when I have received Maharaj, Mahadev as my Guruji Maharaj. And then that uncle guided me that start reading Japji Sahib and Sukhmani Sahib. Start your journey with Granth Sahib with those two gutkas. I thanked him and came back home. 3 days later, that same uncle called me and said, I've been taking thought of the day for the last 3 days, and every day it is the same thought of the day that is coming. That is how Maharaj is. And then he said, when he met Maharaj in the physical form, once Maharaj had told him that, do you know who's Sampurna Guru? If you want to know, go and open so and so Ank number of Granth Sahib. And he said, I had forgotten the number. And then Guruji guided that this was the number. So Granth Sahib was the guidance to remind that uncle, the Ankh, after 20 odd years of Maharaj telling him to go and read. And it was to start my journey with Maharaj's Gurbani. Thank you, Guruji. Bent, 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 Shukrana. His blessings are immense, Guruji Maharaj, but we have reached the time limit today given by Uncle. So we'll be sharing rest of the satsangs as and when Maharaj guides and as and when Uncle will invite. Thank you so much, Guruji. Ben Shukrana Maharaj, आपके चरणों में. While sharing, I must have said something which might have offended anybody. I seek forgiveness with folded hands from all of you and Guruji Maharaj as well. If I have gone, said something or shared something which was not in line, I seek forgiveness, Guruji. Sorry, Maharaj. आपका बहुत बहुत शुक्राना. Immense thank you, Guruji. Immense gratitude to you for blessing today's beautiful blessing. Shukrana, Guruji. Om Namah Shivaya. Shivji Sada Sahai. Om Namah Shivaya. Guruji Sada Sahai. Thank you, Suresh Uncle. Over to you. Guruji bless you, Uncle.
Jai Guruji Maharaj. Very divine and blissful Sangat sharing we all of Sangat heard. Seemaji, on behalf of all the Sangat listening, I wish to thank you for the valuable messages and experiences shared by you. which are indeed blessings from Guruji Maharaj. And as you said, in the coming sessions, uh, definitely we will extend our Guruji Maharaj invitation to you for sharing more Sangha sharings and more messages. Thank you very much. Jai Guruji, Shukrana Guruji.